screenshot of the pattern of the torque sequence for the heads for both the nuts and the bolts. So I'll have that right next to me while we whip through the pattern. And there's the torque values, and then the bolts. Those are the ones down the middle. Those are 6 to 9. So I'll start at 8. Come back and check them later.
Thanks for joining us. Let's get started.
With our torque wrench set at 14 foot-pounds, I'll start the sequence. I got the book right down to my left there. Number 1.
I love the click of a properly dialed in torque wrench. As we go around all these head nuts here, I thought this would be a good time to remind you to hit subscribe and follow along as this ongoing process of getting this CB750 back on the road continues. So feel free to hit like only if you like it, and keep those comments coming. Thanks. Enjoy the rest of the video.
And then the bolts are right down the middle, 2 on the end. And then 2 in the middle here. They are 6 to 9. I'm starting out at 9 for these. Now I kind of expect to do a little bit of wrenching because there's some O-rings being crushed in here too. There's some new O-rings. Although this feels like it's turning a long time. Okay, there's that at 9. Why is this one not tightening up all the way? What's happening here?
I'm mumbling to myself because I'm starting to realize something's wrong. The first thing is always put a little light on the subject. It's just not torquing. That one did.
That's weird. Oh, hell.
Or at least it seemed to.
These are the wrong bolts. Wrong bolts. They're not even all the way down. No wonder they wouldn't torque. They're bottomed out. Whoopsie. Well, I'm glad I saw that. If this one torqued down, because this one did, even though it also is not even close to being all the way down, and it torqued. These are too long. But if that didn't happen, or if this also happened, if this torqued, I would have thought they were done and all good. That was a little serendipitous. I don't think there's any damage.
Today I learned to be aware of fake torque clicks. They'll lull you into a false sense of security, and then they'll spill oil all over your nice clean engine.
Okay, those are cinched down. And there it is, right at 9. Nice razor blade, randomly picked up on the bottom of my light. Then we add the 6 new pucks. Cover up these access holes. I put one on there already, just checking them out. They fit really nice. I'm not going to do any no oil or anything. They fit nicer than these. These fit, but I don't know. It's just a tad loose in there. I saw somebody on another CP750 site, Hack a Week, his custom cafe build, and he Honda Bond, or the equivalent of those. So I'm thinking about that. But these are kind of popping in. They're like securely, with a little pop. And then we got these little ones on the end too. They're nice and staying in place. All right, think about that for a second. But otherwise, it's time for the rocker boxes to go on. Whoopsie. It's my second whoopsie of the day, in case anybody's counting. Every one of these nuts has a washer. So what I'm going to do is untorque them one at a time. Reverse sequence, take this one off, add the washer, then torque it back down, then the next one off. So I won't upset the torquing, any chance of warping, but I looked at my parts buckets and thought I was moving on to the rocker boxes, and I saw this. I went, hey, these look important. I bet these are a thing. Ugh. I won't bore you with that, though. I'm just going to do it. Number 1 right here. When I remove this rocker box, if some of you have been following along, you might remember that I commented on how there seemed to be some thread coming out of this. And I thought, oh, that's weird. That seems like it's stripped, like there's a little bit of insert coming out of it. If there is, I don't think I did it. I don't remember doing an insert there, but I'm about to, because first I just tried putting the rocker box on and tightening this up. Maybe it would get a bite of some good thread. It didn't. So I am going to put in an insert. I'm going to try not to overthink it too much or worry about it too much. I have this looking nice and level here, and this will just clean up whatever stripped threads are in there, and I'll make a nice pathway for this little insert I'm about to put in. And in theory, it should work.
Well, hold on, let me back up a little bit. That's not exactly what's happening here. I am retapping this hole and trying to rethread it so that a 6mm bolt will just screw into it. I'm going to try that first.
As far as I can go. Yeah, that should do it.
And by the way, we should note this is the third whoopsie of this video. I'm going to have to start a whoopsie tracker.
The other thing is, I'm not making much of a deal of it, but the truth is, this needs to work. This is the thing that needs to work. And so we got some kind of loose thread coming up here. Make sure I pick that up carefully. Take this out gently so I can knock all this. Strip thread or whatever that is in there. And then I'm just going to kind of figure this up here. There we go. Okay. That's what we have oil filters for, right? Okay. The 2 washers are on. 3 pucks are in place. The dowel is there.
The rocker box is seated. We got a fresh new bolt should be great.
Yeah, okay, not even close to getting a bite.
Or not.
So we checked the 2 washers are there, and the 3 pucks are here, and the dowel is there because you just want to not have them stuck on the bottom here. And that's a way to lose them. Okay, so I forgot how to do this. So I have to tap and put an insert into the head. And why didn't you do this when the head was off? Is a perfectly fair question, but I didn't. So I'm going to measure up how far in I want the drill bit to go. This will do. Have nail polish in your arsenal. It's great for marking stuff up. Wait a second, that's not right. I'm not marking this drill bit to drill into the entire length of the bolt. I just need the length of the bolt that's sticking out on the bottom of the rocker box. So that's right there, plus a little. How about like right there? Got some nail polish. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going in here to the depth of the nail polish. Once it dries.
All right, keep watching as we insert some new life into this motor. See what I did there? Keep following along. Thanks for checking in with the Seasoned Rider.